Welcome in, guys. I hope you enjoyed that intro. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I really want to talk about something that's very, very special to me, because today is a product review. And me, as a drummer, as a musician, I wanted to review something that for every drummer you ever talk to, they're going to talk about this one thing that's personal to them, and that's their snare. Snare is the key to every song. You hear it in rap, grunge, hip-hop, everywhere. You may not think about it, but it's there. It's the backbone of the 1 and 2. And I want to give you my 1 and 2, my snare, and my personal story with this one, which is the Pearl Sensitone Steel Series Elite Snare. This is, well, it didn't look like this when I first bought it, I'll tell you that right now. It was beat up, it had rust. I remember rust was like right here. I don't know if you can see that, but right there in that area, there was a lot of rust. And, well, I just rebuilt it. I don't know if it sounds the same as, the original from the factory production, but it's my snare. And I just wanted to give you quick things about it. Had it for 3 years. That's how long I've been drumming. And for those 3 years, I've been predominantly within churches. I know most of you don't go, but that's where I predominantly play the snare. I've tried to knack in studio work, but it didn't work out because microphones don't work. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the snare. So, usually this snare will go about for $400. I don't know when that time was, because this is a very old snare. It used to be around the 90s, the 80s. This was that time. So it's a very, very old snare. And to give you some background knowledge to my non-drummers, my non-musicians in my audience, Pearl is a company that's like, to get playing like layman's terms, let's say a car, Toyota. This is what Pearl is, and this is what this snare is. This is like, I wouldn't say Toyota Camry, because this is a big bang for your buck, and it's a big, versatile snare. So I would say more like a Toyota Supra, that thing could push like insane power. You know, it's part of like a big movie. I forgot what it was. Oh wait, Fast and Furious. You know, that Toyota Supra. That's what it is. And this snare, it's very versatile in that way. It's very, very chaotic. It's bang, you know, and you know when you play this snare, you could crack it up high. It's gonna cut through. It's gonna make your ears bleed if you wanted to, or you could turn it way down low, really beefy, really like that hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could really turn it into that type of snare, that big beefy snare, and that's why I use it. And as you can see, I have a lot of things on the snare: yellow tape, gray tape. This thing's entirely made out of tape. You know, I put a lot of things on the snare. You can see it's kind of beat up on there. Sounds great. I mean, nothing too out of the ordinary of a snare, but like I said, the story behind this one is very, very special to me. Rusted, but now it's, I hope the light catches, you know, all the shine. I don't know, it has fingerprints all over it. Look at that. I know it has fingerprints, but a very beautiful snare in my opinion. And why should you buy one? Well, you can't buy this exact one. It's not discontinued, but it's been renewed. It's a modern version out there. I think it's like $300. But if you're a musician and you could justify that price, totally go with this snare. This snare is an awesome one. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out, guys.